Good evening. As it's Friday, so I'm back with my video. I hope last week's video was helpful for you guys to understand the importance of technical analysis. And to continue with the same, I'll be talking about this week, of course, about the stocks which you guys have commented, and I'll be giving my analysis on the same. And along with that, I'll be talking about the three sectors which I think for the next week it will be powerful. You can pick up few stocks from that sectors itself, but the three sectors which I'll be talking about will be the construction sector, which is the real estate sector, chemical sector, and also oil and gas sector. So these things is what we'll be discussing for this, today's video. This is what I've planned for it. So starting with the Nifty and Bank Nifty, if you notice how the weekly candle has closed strongly, it's still looking bullish. It still has momentum this week. Market had a good momentum from last 2 weeks, and it is still looking to go further up. If we'll talk about Bank Nifty also, it did a pullback. This is what we call it as a pullback after it tested the new high, and then again it tried to push itself on the upside itself. If you'll see the daily chart of Bank Nifty, you can clearly see market try to do a little bit of pullbacks here, and then market again resume the trend. But it needs to break this level to again be in full-fledged momentum. So a little bit of minor pullback again next week, but it's still looking to go clearly on the upside. So that's about Nifty and Bank Nifty. So the few stocks which you guys asked me to do the analysis on, starting with BHEL. So Bharat Heavy Electricals, if you'll see this stock, it is at a good support level, no doubt about it, if you will notice it. But the point here is, if you're planning to take a buy on this one, this is one level of support. Okay. Another level of support what we have, considering the same angle, actually till here, this will complete the head and shoulder pattern, and this will eventually coincide as well. What I'm trying to say is this: since the market is playing below the moving average, currently it does not look bullish to me. It, in fact, like I said, it has a possibility to come down till this level, and this is where you can expect also, if not this level, this, if you think this is also taking a support, it might be taking a minor support here, but overall, till the time market is not breaking this high, okay, that is the main high which I'm considering. And once it breaks this high with a body dominant candle, that is where you can be on the buying side. If I have to show you, then you should have a candlestick something like this closing above this level, or you get a confirmation somewhere around here to buy. So either at the pullback level or at the support level, resistance turning into support, this entire zone, or you have a breakout above this level, because this overall pattern to me looks like that this is on the way of forming a head and shoulder sort of a pattern. So if this level breaks, then it would be expected to fall down further. So nowhere I see this currently at the current state, how it has closed, it is not giving you any buy confirmation. Yeah, if you want to be on the selling side, if you want to be on the shorting side, could be a good possibility where you can short it and make money at least till this next support level. So it looks like a decent stock to be on the sell side currently. So if you notice it overall, this area also, this strong bearish close did confirm the downside move. This is a pullback phase. So be on the buying side once there's a break above this level. Okay. The next one, what we have, what you guys want the analysis on, is Bharat Electronics. Okay, this stock is decent enough. If I'll show you the weekly time frame, I also had a trend line here. It has broken the previous high. It has done the pullback as well, and now it's currently looking to resume the trend after this engulfing. There is a possibility here I can see of a pullback again because of this week closing half body, half wick indecisive candle. which is showing the possibility of pullback. But yeah, this stock is looking bullish to me, wherein you can wait for, you can go to the daily time frame, wait for the pullback to complete, and that is where you can be on the buying side. If you notice the previous nature of this stock, it has, every time it is doing the breakout, it is doing the pullback. So do not be in a hurry to enter. Wait for the proper pullback to happen, either till this level, which is a previous low, or till this level. Would be the best pullback level. If it does a pullback till around this area, that is where you can buy, and you can be on the, you can be on the buying side. See here also, breakout, market did a pullback. If you'll notice, this entire chart has been moving on the same basis, right? So like I always keep on saying that whenever you're trading, try to understand the nature of the chart. So this one also is clearly telling me that it is on the way of doing, on the verge of doing the pullback. Let it complete the pullback, and that is when you can be on the buying side. Stock is bullish, it's trending, but not at the current price level. You should not buy at the current price level. So this was another stock which I had to discuss. The next one which you guys asked on the comment box, was KIMS, which is Krishna Institute of Medical Sciences. It has just, I think, recently come into picture. From trading perspective, if I have to see, so instead of weekly chart, to have some data, I'll be checking the weekly chart, daily chart here. If you notice this one stock, it's very sideways. It's not at all a good tradable stock. Let it do a breakout, let it have some clarity, because overall it is looking too much on a sideways move. And once the breakout is there, that is where you should be looking to be on the buying side or on the selling side. If it breaks below, then it can fall down further also. Ideally, I would suggest you not to get into certain stocks which does not have very good clarity, and very good technical move is also not there. It is just moving too much on the basis of fundamental, and it's currently dead very flat. Let it break out, let it have some momentum, because such stocks you will get stuck. So if you want to buy it after the breakout. That is where you would have more confirmations. If you already have, do not waste time on stocks like these. Rather, you have multiple opportunities just now in the market where you can invest your money or trade on the same. So these were the few stocks which you guys did post it on the comment box. Make sure all of you, whatever you guys are trading and you need my analysis, you need my help, you can definitely post it on the comment box, and I'll be making sure that next week I'll be including that in the analysis. So moving forward, what I need to share from my end is the three sectors which I spoke about. First is the chemical sector. Chemical sector looks bullish to me after checking the stocks here. You can trade on any of the stocks where you're seeing the opportunities. But if to mention the best ones which I'm looking at, is first one is Tata. Reason of the positioning, I always, whenever I trade and shortlist stocks, though it has been in a good bullish run, it has been going up. After this breakout, it has done the pullback. So at its all-time high prices, almost there. So, but after the pullback, it's a very good positioning to be on the buying side. So risk is also very less, and you can buy and you can hold on for some good amount of time. Till what level you can hold on, I can use the extension and tell you. So you can draw your extension for long term from the entire low levels till the high levels. And this is what you can expect. That is the first level of pullback, around the psychological level of 1,000 somewhere. This is the first level of pullback which is expected. And after that, you can, if that level breaks, that is where you can go ahead for 61.8%. But first level will be the psychological level where you can target till the level of 1,000. The next one, what you can keep it is, let's say you want to trade on Navin Fluorine. This one again, why I'm discussing this one is again because it has constantly been on the bullish run doing the pullback, and currently it is at a good space. It is at a good pullback level. You can be on the buying side. Another way of looking at it is this also, that it has done a pullback and it should resume the trend. Since the sector is strong, you can pick up any stocks like Pidilite India if you're following. It is in a bullish run. strongly bullish. But I would suggest that look for pullback entries in your smaller time frames, like I keep repeating. Look for proper pullbacks, and that is when you can enter for this sector. So overall, chemical sector looks good this week to me. Next sector, what I want to discuss is the construction sector, which is real estate sector. Real estate sector, another thing is, if you remember a few weeks back, if you have been regularly following my videos, or if you haven't followed also, you can check. I'll be also mentioning the link of that video where I discussed about the real estate picking up and showing good opportunities for buy. I'll be attaching that video. You can watch that also. And if you notice that sector and how it has, I mean, recently how it has moved, you will be very happy to see the power of technicals, the way the candle has formed. But it is not about you capturing the movement, that candle itself. If you will see, again I said that around the August end or August mid, if you will see my video, the link of which will be mentioned, so you can again watch it. So this was something which I would have definitely discussed. This would have been the trend line. And another, if you'll see, there was a clear breakout, there was a pullback, and this is where I mentioned that real estate sector should be about to gain a very strong momentum. And see, market did go up next week itself after some consolidation. Again, it picked up very strongly. So this is the power of technicals, where around this area, these are the best levels to enter. Like I keep saying, the pullback levels are the best levels to enter. So if you would have seen that and you would have invested in the real estate sector like I did, you would have definitely made a good amount of returns. And this still looks to go strong. But the problem is, if you're buying now, it becomes a little late. Uh, yes, still you can get into it, but again, I'll suggest you wait for some pullback, or go for stocks which haven't moved completely yet, still have the potential to go up. Go for certain stocks like that, so that you are not, because what if market falls all of a sudden, where you end up buying at high prices. So our intention should always be to buy at good pullback levels, good support levels. So check out this video. You will see around this area. This was the main reason, because it did a very strong breakout. It was reaching the pullback. So this is itself where I had discussed about the real estate sector being strong. So you can check out it. And for later purpose, the stocks which are being discussed, don't expect the movement straight away, because it's, especially if you're trading Indian cash market, every stocks take its own time. It's not like when we enter, that is the time it should just go up. It takes a time. Maybe this week it might be completely flat, and next week it just booms up, like this happened. See, next first 2 weeks, like it was so flat and so small movement, and then see, all of a sudden it has gone up. The this area itself had decided that it has to go up, but it takes its own time. So that is the main factor. So in this one, if another stock which I want to, in this sector, if you still want to invest in or trade in, you can go for Shobha, which I did discuss the last video also, because there was a clear breakout. Last time when I discussed this, it was here. This was the, sorry, let me just choose the trend line. Last time when I did discuss in the previous video, it was somewhere around here, which was a breakout pullback. And again, the market has gone up, and this is my next breakout and the pullback level, where you can be on the buying side, and it is at its all-time high. Not all-time high, I mean, this is the next high. If I zoom out the chart, so this will be the target. Hold on your trades till this level. Minor pullbacks will be a part, like this phases will come. Do not cut your trades. In fact, add more positions at this. Like, let's say, for example, you had entered here for buy. Now hold on your position and add more positions here. So every time a break is happening, so you have a good trade setup. Only exit your position somewhere around here, because that is the next resistance. So looks good to trade. So next one, what I would discuss in this one, actually most of the stocks are looking very good. If you pick up, let's say L&T is also very good. If you notice, it has formed a good strong breakout candle. If I'll see the resistance here, it has clearly broken the resistance. But this spike indicates that it can do a little bit of pullback. Somewhere around this area you can look to buy. So any stock you pick up which looks good to you, or if you're holding on, but be on the buying side of real estate, but do not enter those stocks which have already moved. Look for stocks which have a potential to move, which are at pullback areas. That would definitely help you and give you better returns. The last sector which I want to discuss is oil and gas. Oil and gas also, it's looking strong to me. The best example is Reliance. Reliance has finally done the breakout. Reliance Industry has been consolidating, then this breakout happened, and finally it has done the breakout of the previous range, and has also done a minor pullback. One way of looking at it is this. Another way of looking at it is this. Okay, support turning into resistance, again becoming a support, having an engulfing as a candlestick confirmation. So overall, Reliance looks to start another bullish run and another very strong run after the consolidation. So make sure you invest to it, or you trade on the same, because this is highly tradable stock. People do search for it a lot, do trade on it a lot, and do rely on it a lot. So Reliance Industry is finally giving a good sign and a good bullish upside move. So you can be on the buying side. Another stock, what you can pick up anything, but the stock which I have picked up amongst all is MRPL. Reason being, it is at a very good level. Again, like I keep saying, don't run for stocks which have already moved. It has a potential to move. At least till first level will be this, and once it breaks, then the next level will be the next resistance. It is constantly getting rejected and picking up slowly, but at a good support. And since the index is looking strong, the entire sector is looking strong. So it's a good time to buy and go ahead and target up till this level. That would be the first target. So these are few stocks, few sectors which I wanted to discuss for this week. Also, make sure that what all you guys are investing into it, or let's say not only trading, but yeah, if you have invested in certain stocks for long term, that also you can always cross check through technical analysis. Yeah, there would be a requirement of little bit of understanding the fundamentals and all, but technicals work both for traders as well as investors. So if you have invested in certain stocks and you want to understand, check that on a weekly time frame, and you will see the technicals of it, and you will see how well you will get entries, how well you will be able to exit at the right time. So, and the right time you will be able to enter also. So make sure that you rely yourself, your analysis, not on the basis of gut, not on the basis of your friends, what they're telling you, or not on the basis of emotions, rather on the basis of technical analysis. Price action trading tells it all. So yeah, that's it for this week. Make sure to keep commenting and keep posting your stocks so that I can spend good time on the analysis and help you guys out. And another thing, last update for this week is that we are launching a new series on options. We have also launched an options course recently, but that you can check out on our website. But for our YouTube followers, we have launched an option series which will be coming up next week from Friday onwards, where we'll be sharing the trade setups, okay, every Friday evening. It's a basically series on weekly income strategy on Nifty. Okay, so which is basically low risk trade setups, and which will expire every Thursday. So that's why we have decided to launch that or come up with a video every Friday. And it will not require much capital. There will be trade setups which will be discussed there, and you just require 40 to 50,000 of capital to invest into it. So this is one new thing which we are launching to help you guys out to understand how powerful options can be. Especially people consider it risky, so that's why we are launching something which is very low risk trades, very less risk and decent returns, which we'll be seeing on. So that video will be coming up next Friday. Yeah. So this video, what we posted for the comments, what you guys post for us to do the analysis on stocks, we'll be doing that from next Monday onwards. So instead of Friday, this video, what we are doing currently will be done on Mondays, and the options new series will be launched next Friday, because that will be based on the Thursday's expiry. And every week that will be shared. Every Friday it will be shared, and you can exit those trade every Thursdays. So that would we feel that ways it will be helpful for you guys to understand a new perspective towards options trading, which is not very much there outside. So yeah, that's about it for this week. I hope this video is helpful, and keep following us, keep posting your comments so that we can make it better, we can help you out better, and we can help you trade. So that's it for this week. Happy trading. Have a great weekend. Bye bye, guys.